Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pammy, and on this channel I am reviewing all things clean beauty. So thank you so much for joining me in today's episode. We are going to be doing a full face review by the brand Saint Cosmetics. Also, you guys, if you do enjoy green beauty content and if you like these kind of reviews, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell notification, and also you can share the love by just giving this video a thumbs up at any point. That would be very much appreciated. So Saint Cosmetics is a Canadian brand. They also source and produce all of their products in Canada and source from North America. You guys, I do have 5 products of them that I want to be showing you today. None of these are first impressions. I've used them all before. So I would never say that this brand is affordable. By no means. Like, it is a little bit more on the luxurious side. However, I have to say the performance of these products is outstanding. And they do deliver. Oh my gosh, these products have blown me away, you guys. They're so good. And just remember, I am not sponsored. I am not paid to say these things or anything. So this is my very honest opinion. So Saints is 100% cruelty free. They are not completely vegan, which leads me to the next thing. They are using Cera Alba. If you see Cera Alba in any formulation, that's beeswax. So I cannot say that they're vegan, but one thing I really want to stress out is that they claim on the front page, right? If you scroll all the way down, it says about Saint. Saint is a plant-based. What? Since when is beeswax growing on trees? Like, that's not a plant, you know. This might really confuse vegans. Like, they might read this and think, oh, great, it's vegan, so I don't have to look at the ingredients at all. I can just buy everything. So the foundation and the concealer do contain beeswax. I just want to point that out because, you know, you might get confused about this. So all the Saint products are made in Canada, cruelty-free and free from parabens, petrochemicals, nanoparticles, sulfates, silicone, PAGs, phthalates, mineral oil, triclosan petrolatum, coal tar, artificial preservatives, and synthetic fragrance ingredients. I love that. That is so good. Before we jump into the review, let's quickly just talk about the packaging. I could not find much information on sustainability, on refills, on packaging, but this is definitely plastic. Like, all of this is plastic. I feel like there is still some effort probably to be made towards the packaging itself. I wish their foundation would come in glass instead of plastic. Might be recycled plastic, I don't know. I have not asked them prior to this video. Just to make this clear, the packaging is nice, right? It is beautiful packaging. It's not flimsy, it's not falling apart or anything. So the quality of the packaging might not just be there yet in terms of sustainability, but what's actually in the packaging blew my socks off. So let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into the review and let's go barefaced. So basically I would start with their primer because this brand actually does have a primer. It's their Angel Face Primer, but unfortunately I could not get a hold of it, mainly because they are only shipping to the US and Canada. You know, guys, I'm in Europe, so I had to buy all these products off a retailer, and unfortunately the retailer did not carry the primer. So what I did right now was I moisturized my face with the Cloud Comfort Cream by FitGlow. So that's the kind of prep I did. So let's skip the primer and let's just move on with concealing my face. So this is their Skin Perfecting On-The-Go Concealer, and this retails for $32. Sometimes concealers are too greasy or they move into fine lines after a while, but this one is just magic. I don't know. I was so pleasantly surprised, so I cannot wait to show you this. This comes in 9 shades. I have this in the shade Porcelain, which is for fair skin. Also, if you do have very fair skin, don't take the Porcelain one. I do think this is more for a light skin tone, because usually I'm not fair, I'm light. And they just came out with Alabaster, which is for very fair skin. So maybe if you're just fair, maybe you'll be better off just taking the very fair one. So let me actually show you this magic. So what do I want to conceal today? I want to go under my eyes, I want to go on my chin, got a little bit of a breakout here, and yeah, some spots on my face, and I'm gonna let this sit for a bit on my skin and then I'm gonna brush it out. So I'm gonna let that sink into my skin a little bit and then I'm gonna buff it out. I feel like this concealer is so easy to apply. It is amazing for my under eye. This won't move into any fine lines whatsoever. This is the porcelain, the fair shade, you know, with neutral undertones. If I may say, I do think that this one does have a slight warm undertone. And also, it is not fair. This is definitely a light concealer. It is so not fair. Let me actually check. The lightest concealer I have from Fit Glow. I just want to show you this. This is the C2 shade. This is the Fit Glow one. This one, that's the Fit Glow one. And this one is the Saints in shade Porcelain. I feel like this is definitely darker, you know. And yeah, this definitely does have more of a warm undertone. We are going to be moving on with the next product, the foundation. This is their Flawless Radiance Skincare Foundation. It retails for $54 and I have this in the shade Shell 1.5 Neutral. So they do have 11 shades in total. I mean, if you ask me, there is still a little bit of work to do with their shade range, but I do think they're gonna expand this. Lightweight, buildable, all-day wear, skincare, makeup, ingredients, improve complexion. This is cruelty-free, gluten-free, and fragrance-free. You guys, this again is not vegan. It does contain beeswax. That's the only ingredient that there is in here that is not vegan. So let's apply the foundation. I'm just gonna put my hair back and then we'll start. So yeah, let's just dot it on my face and then spread it out. Is one layer of this foundation and this has literally covered everything. It is so good. The shade definitely a match. The shell shade is amazing. I love it so much. As you can see, it's not quite a matte finish. It does shine a little bit. It gives you like, and this doesn't feel dewy or anything, you know, it doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't feel dewy. It feels healthy, I would say. It feels very healthy. The only thing I do want to point out, if you have a little bit like larger pores like me, it does sort of, you know, accentuate them a little bit, but I can powder that down. I don't know if you see this, but you can definitely see my pores a little bit. This foundation works perfect with the Lily Lolo Flawless Matte Powder. Basically, it really did mattify it. It also, you know, locked it in. It sat it perfectly and it did not go weird on me. So that's what we're gonna put on today. This literally just blurred out all my pores. Do you see that? It's such a good powder. Let me just show you. Boom, bam, it's gone. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. Let's contour the face, let's bronze it up, and let's highlight it. So I do have their bronzer, and this is the On Cloud 9 bronzer, and this retails for $35. They only have their bronzer in one shade though, so this is the shade. I think this shade works perfectly for me, but then again, might not work for everyone. Just wanted to point out this bronzer is a talc based bronzer. It's EcoCert talc, but still, that's the very, very first ingredient in this. So yeah, let's just contour my face and bronze it up. This is a matte powder, so you can definitely contour with it. It's not like a shimmery bronze powder. So contouring is done, bronzing is done. It looks so stunning. Like, I love this bronzer so much. This is the perfect shade for me, honestly. It's just like magic. It's perfect. It's just matches my skin tone so well. But also what I want to say is this powder is so not drying. Although the first ingredient is talc, for some reason this is really not drying. This feels so lightweight. It actually feels like a hydrating bronzer, which is sort of strange. But just the way this is coming up on my skin is just perfect. Okay, so let's move on with the highlighter. So I have the 24 Gold Illuminate, and I do assume this has the same price as the bronzer, $35. The reason why I'm not sure about this is because I could not find this highlighter anymore on their official website. I'm so confused because this highlighter is the bomb, and I hope they will still sell it. I don't know what's going on with this product. Again, I got this from a retailer, and I will link the retailer below, but I hope they're bringing this back because just this highlighter is so stunning. This is a little bit, I don't know, the tone of this is just perfect. It's not necessarily golden, and it's not necessarily white. So the way this comes up on the skin is just mesmerizing, and I can't wait to put this on, so let's just do that. I think they only had this in one shade. Not so sure, but so good. Definitely 24K, next level 24K, eh? It's so pretty. It's just literally mesmerizing. I have no words. I'm so lost for words. This bronzer, this highlighter, so top notch. So quickly guys, before I'm gonna move on to the last product I have by them, I just want to do my eyebrows off camera, and I'll be right back. Eyebrows are done, so let's move on to the eye palettes I've got. This is the eyeshadow palette, Perfect in Peach, and it retails for $47. And this is the eyeshadow palette in the Limelight, and this retails for $47 too. So they have 3 more eyeshadow palettes, one Blessed in Burgundy, one Bashful in Blue, and one that is called Dusk Till Dawn. They also have single eyeshadows. They have matte eyeshadows single pans, which retail for $23. And then they have satin eyeshadows that retail for $23. You guys, I just got the eyeshadow palettes, I thought, for $47 for 5 shades. That is so much less if I would have purchased all these single eyeshadow pans. But you guys, unfortunately, this Perfect in Peach one is not available on their website anymore. It's not available anymore, so I don't know. I don't want to show you stuff that is not available anymore. I mean, I've already showed you the highlighter, just not on their website anymore. I don't get it. That highlighter is amazing. However, just remember, if you want this Perfect in Peach one, just go on the retailer's website. Maybe it's still available on there. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a look with in the Limelight palette. This one here, it actually comes with this brush. So useless to me. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this, so we don't need that one. I'm gonna use my own brushes. I am definitely gonna try and use all of these shades from this palette on my eye. There are 5, so I think that's something that I can pull off. I've tried this before. Again, this is a talc-based eyeshadow, and my only issue with this is, I mean, there's not a lot of fallout in the pan, but they're very powdery, you know. And so what I want to do is I want to actually just spritz this with some makeup mist. Let's just also spritz the face while we're doing that. So I want to start with the shade Angel's Food Cake. This Angel Food Cake color might just be very similar to my skin tone, so you might not see much, but it's definitely going to cover up all my veins and stuff, so let's just start. Let's move on now with the shade Begotten Brown, that one, and let's put it in the crease. These 2 are the only matte shades in the palette, and these 3 are shimmer shades. So that green one, oh, I really don't like it. Cringe, I really don't like this color. I don't really like this green shade too much. So what I want to do is I want to go back in with the Begotten Brown. Hey, what's the name of this green shade? Gluttonous Green. I don't like it. I'm just going to go back in with the Begotten Brown. I'm going to try and mix it in a little bit. Let's take the Glutton for Punishment. So let's take this shade here, this bright green, and let's go on the inner lid with this. The color pigment payoff of this color here, the bright green, is so stunning. It looks a bit more yellowish green, you know, more like a golden green. It's so pretty. Okay, so let's move on to the one in the middle, the Golden Chalice color, and let's put it on my brow bone. Just gonna apply some eyeliner. Okay, now let's go back into the Begotten Brown and let's, you know, drag it down. I'm just gonna go into the Glutton for Punishment shade and bring it also under my eye, but literally into the corner right here. gonna take the Golden Chalice shade and just literally pop it in the corner of my eye. So you guys, what are you thinking? Do you like the look of these? I honestly really like this look. I feel like it's something very different from what I usually do, and it's a little bit more out of the box, I would say. I definitely do like this lime green shadow very much. I'm gonna finish off the look with some mascara and some lip product. I unfortunately don't have their lip glosses. They do have lip glosses. I did not pick up one, so sorry, but they don't have a mascara. I hope they come out with one. I would definitely try it. Yeah, so see you in a second. So you guys, I am back off camera. I just did my mascara and I used the Longest Lash by Jane Iredale. I love this mascara so much. And I used the Clove & Hallow Lip Velvet in the shade Cupcake. Love that one as well. I really came to love it. Like, I feel like I'm reaching for this quite a lot. You guys, just a quick sum up. I am in love with Saint Cosmetics. They make such beautiful, beautiful makeup. I mean, my foundation hasn't moved. My concealer has not collected in any lines. It just looks perfect still. And like, just this beautiful highlight shade and then the bronze and the eyeshadows, like, come on. I think my plant rating is gonna just be superb this time because these products are so worth the money, although they're a little bit pricier, but they are so worth it. Like, I just love this look. I really like everything about it. So yeah, let's just do my plant rating. So you guys, this is the end of my video. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And please don't forget, if you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, you guys, do let me know in the comment section if you have tried any of these products, or if you do have any questions about the products. I'd be so happy to connect with you more. So please stay tuned. I have so much more coming up, and take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.